Hello there, thanks for tuning in to this KRCS video podcast. Today we are showing you a device that's enrolled in DEP and how it behaves when you activate it. So here we are just selecting the region, so this is just a blank iPad. We have pre-enrolled it in our DEP account and created a profile and an MDM, but I'll talk about that in a second. So we've selected the location. Choose a Wi-Fi network. I think it helps if you're using DEP to have a Wi-Fi network that has no password, just for speed of deployment. Maybe it's just a temporary network. So now this iPad is checking with Apple. What shall I do to myself? Apple have recognised it's enrolled in DEP and are now pointing it towards the MDM that we've selected for it within DEP. In this case it's Jamf Casper Suite. And in Jamf Casper Suite we've set up a profile that will supervise the device, require authentication. There's a configuration profile in there and there's some app deployment, just to show you what a device will do in the hands of your user once they put in their Active Directory credentials. This is just a dummy network in our build room. It now knows whose iPad it is, so any profiles and app deployments you've set up in your MDM can push out to specific people. Now the configuration profile will kick in hopefully in a few seconds and show you the camera facility being turned off on the iPad. There you go, so that's the first thing that's happened. And then we should get a prompt from the MDM for app installation. Here we are. So your user still needs to sign in with an Apple ID, whether or not you're using managed distribution, so you're accepting the invite from the MDM, or if you're just using traditional app deployment, there still needs to be an Apple ID from your user signed in on the device, as we're doing here. Very fast at typing, as you can see. There we go. So we're signed in, and then within a few seconds the MDM just has to re-poll once you've signed in with an Apple ID, resend the instruction via Apple's push notification service. So very important that your network is open to Apple's push notification service, as always. So you can see now it's installing 2 apps, I think it should do. So we've got the Jamf self-service app, and I think BBC News was my second selection. Yes, apologies for the camera work here, because at the start of this movie obviously the device isn't on network. I couldn't use Air Server and record it that way, so there is an iPhone propped up in front of an iPad. But yeah, you get the idea, hopefully. So that's apps installing anyway, so you understand what that's doing. A couple of things just to show. So we've got the MDM profile has installed, and one of the options in your MDM is to make that profile non-removable. So unlike a normal MDM enrollment profile, which is always removable, this one isn't. And you can see it's just telling you what the profile's doing, installing a couple of apps and the restriction on the camera. And the final thing just to show you is the device automatically supervised. As you can see just there, it's supervised by KRCS Group, and that all happened as part of the DEP enrolment and the MDM. Thanks for taking the time to watch this movie. This has been Philip Woods on behalf of KRCS, and I will hope to speak to you again soon. Thank you.